It's showtime.
David Turner is here, and we're all discussing how to stay awake early in the morning and what not to drink if you're drinking those monster drinks or any of those bad things for you. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Isogenics. Got some really good energy stuff. All right, that's enough. Shameful.
I've never
plug.
drank one of those
Jamie,
things in
your
my
turn.
life.
Good. Now, you did have a Red Bull with some, I want to say some alcohol that someone gave you at Papa Rocco's one time.
Forgot about
You
that.
know that one time?
Yeah, but that wasn't a full drink, was it? It was just a shot of it.
It was just a taste of it, yeah.
Of course, that was 10 or 15 years ago.
That was
at Papa
about
Rocco's.
17 years ago.
Well, changed man since then.
That's right.
I ain't done no Red Bull since then. Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the
Oh, I can only fix so much.
Thank y'all for getting up with us this morning. Cody, good to have you in here. What time y'all practice this morning?
8 o'clock.
Oh, 8 o'clock. Well, you got plenty of time.
That's right.
Plenty of time. to
Sleep
get here.
in.
Hey, congratulations too, man. On the road.
Appreciate it.
Oh,
Three in a row.
got homecoming this weekend. We'll talk about that in a little bit. You were exactly right. What you said last week. Don't worry, David. I'll get you in a minute, Dr. White. When Pugh was up here last week, he said, man, having homecoming is tough. You got all these problems, worry about.
Distractions.
That's what Cody said. He said, man, if you go play somebody on homecoming, you got a much better chance of beating them.
That's right.
All right.
And he
You were
did.
right
Yeah,
on.
we did, yeah.
Dr. White, what's your subject today?
Itinerant older workers.
Itinerant. I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what
Nomadic.
that is, Jamie.
Huh?
Nomadic, moving around.
Nomadic. Why don't you say nomadic
Well,
workers then?
okay.
What's that word again?
Itinerant.
Only an insurance man would know. Hey,
No,
spell it.
I didn't know that. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't
Sorry.
know what
Nobody in this room, Freddie.
Okay, sorry.
Zach, nobody in this room
Jan,
knew what the
remember where
word
you are.
meant.
No.
Except Jan.
Okay, nomadic workers, older adults.
Okay.
Older adults.
See how much
They-
better that sounds?
That sounds a lot better.
Come here and start using them big words. Y'all, everybody is going, what does that mean?
Oh,
Stay tuned.
Leave it to me to ask somebody what that means. All I know is this portion of the show brought to you by Hometown Market. The specials are out this morning in the papers. Gloria will have them for you coming up here shortly. And all I got to say, coming up tomorrow on the show, the entire city of
lot.
Faulkville will invade the studio. And all the football team, I think they're wearing pink jerseys
They
in
are
the
in
ball
the
game
orange.
this week. So we'll talk about that coming up a little bit later on. Freddie joins us too. He's over on the set too. John David will join him in just a little bit. He always thinks he knows everything.
I do know one thing.
Yeah. But we'll
Yeah,
see
Brad's
how it goes.
giving him the answers in his ears.
Yeah.
That and he shot most
Zach,
of the
who
all
won the
articles.
tickets yesterday to the Iron Bowl? David, he's selling them this morning.
Nah, hey, so
I doubt he's gonna sell 'em.
Co Cuban next door on the up, and Conrad Thompson had a giveaway at his place Monday. They drew the names yesterday. Who do they call? I'm sitting there listening. Bama Zack. So I got 2 Iron Bowl tickets.
See, I thought you'd be ineligible because you're a media member.
You say I'm a media member. I get 0 pay from y'all. I get 0 pay from WKC. I get 0 pay from Coach Pugh. So I'm not getting paid nothing for everything I do.
You know, you get
I get free coffee
You got a bad agent. That's
I
what
got
you
free
got.
coffee.
You got a bad agent.
and donuts when Joe brings them up.
And pizza.
Hey, matter of fact, Joe Carlucci from New York City
New York City.
tomorrow is bringing the new food truck up here.
Hey, me and him, I hope we don't battle tomorrow. You thought me and Frank last Thursday. Man, he gets on after every Alabama game wanting to try to start something. So.
That's because he's bored.
That's
Yeah, he don't have no friends, I reckon. I don't know.
Well, we as friends. Zach, he's in our social
I'm
studies
just
class.
joking. I like Carlucci.
He's annoying.
Yeah, but
Joe Carlucci will be on you worse than Frank got on you last weekend.
I'm just joking, Joe. I'm just joking.
Gloria right now with the weather, I think it's going to cool off.
Joe gets on everyone's nerves about football, and that's why he does it. So
Yeah.
don't get caught arguing with him on
Yeah, he
Facebook.
does.
That
Yeah.
just gives him something to do. All right, it's going to feel better today. Things are going to cool off. 72 degrees out there, but it's not going to happen until later this afternoon when those cooler temperatures, you can start to feel the mugginess, the humid, all disappearing. It will happen, though. High temperatures today of 79. Tomorrow, though, 77, 76 degrees. That's going to feel absolutely wonderful. And then look at the weekend as far as football goes. Get out Friday night, 80 degrees, but it's not going to be as humid, so it won't feel near as bad. And I'm sure the boys practicing are going to be glad of that, too. And playing football. There it is.
Now, if I was in insurance business, I'd take a day like the day off or something. I mean,
No,
People need insurance every day.
we gotta work, man.
You
I got 2 CSRs that I'm training, so we gotta be there.
You got 2 what?
Customer service reps.
Oh, okay. Are they healthy?
I'm sorry.
Are they healthy?
I hope so. I think they are. I didn't make them do a physical before I hired them, but
Again, man, congratulations. Winning 3 in a row on a
Thank
roll now. Probably win the rest of them.
That's right.
I don't know about all that.
We'll talk about that later on this morning, too. Dr. White, you're talking about, what was that word again?
Itinerant. Well, nomadic. These are older adults
I thought that
that
meant
move
you couldn't go to the
around.
bathroom or something. I didn't.
No.
You have to really break it down
Yeah.
for them.
Break it down. You got to look around the room.
Dumb it down.
Dumb it down.
Dumb it down.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it. Dumb it down for this class. Speaking of dumb it down, let's go to sports right now. KFC Sports.
Welcome to
wrong
ZTLM
answer.
Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County. It probably is the worst sports show
No,
in
come
the
on,
history
Zack.
of TV, but hey,
Come on,
probably
Zack.
somebody's got to do it. Hey, I know Coach will be talking about their big win Friday night. Like I said, 3 in a row. And one good thing about Coach this week, though, you got homecoming on a fall break, so you don't have to worry about as many distractions, except for the parade coming up probably. But good luck to those guys homecoming Friday
Are y'all
night.
in the parade?
Go Needle.
it's actually next week.
Homecoming? Oh, I'm
Okay,
thinking this week.
you told me
Why
this
didn't you
week.
tell me a while ago?
That's why.
Well, just ignore what I said.
I'm just gonna let it
But,
ride.
we're judging the float. I was going to show up this Friday and judge it.
Really?
Dumb it down. Dumb it
it's next
down.
week.
It's a little early.
So it's next week.
It is.
So
next
we
week.
wish Coach good luck this Friday
you
night.
play this
Homecoming
week?
next week.
We got Columbia.
Oh, that's an easy one. All right, here, go
All right,
back
here we
to
go. Hey, y'all, I know Coach doesn't like to hear this, but Coach has already lost his job here locally. East Lawrence coach Jared Helms lost his after a 55-0 loss to West Morgan.
Ooh.
They've had it tough this year, 0-6. They've been outscored 313-34. And he was 4-22 in his tenure. So East Lawrence, will be looking for a new coach. Good luck to those guys finding a new coach. Alabama, Rashawn Evans, he's had a bad, severe groin injury, and a lot of people's been mouthing off on him on Twitter about he looks a little slow, and he's like, well, hey, if you had the injury I've had, maybe you'd be a little bit slower too. So some people just need to stay away from Twitter and making comments sometimes, and just know these guys.
Why don't you tell them, Zach? Let's call them all out.
Just
Send 'em a
bring it
tweet.
on. Just bring it on.
They just need to quit reading it.
Yeah, that's true too. That would be a good thing. Like Coach said, it's rat poison. It's rat
Exactly.
poison, so don't do it. So, hey, Yankees and Indians. I know Carlucci will be watching this. I've been seeing all his posts about the Yankees. But the Yankees and Indians will have a game 5 tonight, so that'll tell who moves on. So big game tonight for the Yankees and Indians. That's about all I got today, James.
Speaking of sports directors on television, I don't know how many of y'all remember my old buddy Rick Davis. But
Oh,
Rick
yeah,
Davis was-
I'll pick
remember
Rick.
I do.
He was just a kid when Rick
I was.
He was on 31 to start with. He
I'll
was
pick
48.
Rick.
Rick, one of my all-time best buddies in the world. But he's now like the assistant at the Jefferson County or Birmingham Chamber of Commerce down there. He's big guy.
Wow.
So we're going to the zoo taking Manny this week. So I texted him. I said, hey, how about some zoo tickets?
Really?
Text back. I said, I made you what you were today. He said, well, thanks for that. He said, but I can't get you any zoo tickets, I don't think, but I can get you some to the Vulcan Park. I texted him back. I said,
Ooh.
I don't want tickets to that dang statue. I said, you know how many steps are in that thing? I got a new knee. I ain't about to put it to use going up there to see. When's the last time y'all went into Vulcan?
Never been. I don't think I've
I've
ever
never
been.
been.
Well, there you go. There's another reason not to go. You been in already?
No, I
Elevator.
went to UAB.
I've never been to Birmingham Zoo.
Well, yeah, I thought the whole purpose of going was to get in the stairs.
They built an elevator all the way to the
Well,
top.
that's why I ain't been there since. I ain't been there since the 70s.
It goes all the way to the
You
top.
been in
Sure
it?
does.
It's a very popular place. That's why I said, Vulcan. I said, I don't want no tickets to that.
We saw it as we drove by.
Yeah, you overlooked. Anyway. Y'all might go. Nobody up here saying.
Well, you can buy tickets,
But I give you
James.
some
You can buy
tickets.
tickets.
I can get you some tickets if you want to go. All right, I got to take a break. We'll come and play Judge Jamie in just a moment.
All
Cody
right.
Gross's favorite game.
By far.
Thanks for telling me about homecoming.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey,
We'd have been
y'all,
up
hey,
there.
y'all.
It ain't working.
We've been waiting all this time, Zach.
And now it's time for Judge Jamie. I like my intro music, but since
Well, it's apparently we're not getting connection.
Zach
here
can't
on
get
my-
it up this morning, so we can't get no music going, so we'll have to go without it. So here's Judge Jamie.
TMI.
Terrible.
Here's the what, John
Awful.
David? Here's the way it works when you can hear us. One Love Hearing Concept. My buddy Zeke. When's he coming back, David? 233-3844. He's your Auburn now.
I might need him.
You handle all of his insurance on all 7 locations.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's working.
Wrong answer, Cody. Did you get it?
No.
Here we go.
All right. Coming out of the chute right now. Coming out of that starting gate. Here we go with the first question. Who won? Since we were all at the Fiddlers Convention, but you, Cody, you probably didn't make it.
I didn't. It was right across the street from me.
Should have walked over there.
I didn't make it either.
Who won the Fiddle Championship?
The girl that won it last year.
That is the right answer. What's
I don't know her name.
Her name is Maddie Denton of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Was crowned for the second. You can only win it 2 years in a row. Ain't that the rule? Frank?
Is it?
Ain't that the rule?
I don't know.
Oh, well, you care. You ain't going to be there next year, no way. All right, anyway. Only
Don't call
one
me it,
person may
Frank.
know the answer to this next question on here. What local school in North Alabama, the coach hired his daddy as an offensive coordinator?
Wes Morgan.
Wes Morgan, I got that, Cody. How about it? Who else did he coach?
Me.
Who won 3 national championships for
Cody
USA?
Gross.
That's
Cody
quarterback.
Gross.
Huh? And who else did he coach as quarterback at Lauderdale County High?
His son.
His son. You still,
I do.
there was a big article on it.
Yeah,
Coach Ritter?
John, the head coach, was a little manager when I was a senior. He was a little 7-year-old running around.
I don't know
Still
if they
scared
won-
of his dad.
I don't know if they won. They're 5-1, so I guess they're doing it pretty good. So he hired his dad. His dad's a well-known coach.
Right.
In the Hall of Fame, too, over in
He is in Lauderdale County Hall
Yeah,
of
we
Fame.
interviewed him on the radio back last year.
All right. Well, Zach, I ain't talking to you right now.
Well, I just thought though that in.
Good thought, Zach.
All right.
I don't get paid for that, Brad. No.
Walmart is about to go online big time.
Morning, BT.
How much do they say percentage-wise their sales will rise? What percentage?
30%.
20.
10.
I'll let you have it. 40%, actually. How many new stores last year they opened? Let me find the question here. They opened 230 new U.S. stores last year. How many are they opening this year?
450.
270.
Yes.
20.
Wake up, John David.
270. 20.
Cody, you are exactly almost correct. 25 is the
Is that all?
They're going online.
They're going online. Cody paid attention. Huh? Now, here's the
What
good part.
Kmart's doing.
How long does it take you when you take a return back to go through the process?
25 minutes.
25 minutes. All right, that's probably
I'll
a
say
good
10.
answer.
12 minutes.
How long is it going to take now by doing it with a smartphone?
2
2 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
35 seconds.
Bull.
Baloney.
No way.
35
Have you ever
Depends on your
Walmart.
Wi-Fi
Too
connection.
good to be true.
That is true.
35 seconds.
No.
It depends on the queue if you're in like
What is
number
a-
10 or something.
Yeah.
What is a parking kitty? And you folks playing at home, we appreciate it.
A parking kitty?
Parking kitty, Kitty.
Place to park your cat.
Cat that will turn the steering wheel.
Wrong answer, know it all. A parking kitty is available right now in Portland, Oregon. It is done away, according to USA Today this morning, it is done away with parking meters. And now it alerts your phone when you need to have more money and you pay by your smartphone.
Oh, cool.
Parking
Oh, that's
things
nice.
parking meters are becoming a thing of the past.
Do we even have any in Athens anymore?
Nope.
I
No.
didn't think so.
Nope, but you got that old gal with them shorts on that walks around and marks your tires.
You've been marked
She's
before.
just doing her job.
She ain't gonna mark me. I'm a
What?
news vehicle.
Oh,
Mark you in a heartbeat.
Pick on Angela.
oh, you get to park
She's doing
anywhere
her
you want
job.
to.
I can. And I've got an expired handicap
sticker in the
Good
truck.
morning, Mark.
Well, hey, I'm turning Floyd Johnson.
They
If
still
you're
say
listening
color,
right
ain't
now,
Ain't they blue?
Yes, but that has an expiration date
Who's
on it.
going to
Throw
read
it
that?
away.
What expired?
Usually the police officer is looking at it.
Somebody's going to look at it
hey,
now.
there's an ethics police officer right now watching. It's going to.
Don't care.
He doesn't use it.
I don't care. I don't care. USA Today this morning, what is the newest thing that's giving that pumpkin spice a run for its money?
Oh,
Out at Starbucks now and all over.
Pumpkins.
that stuff's loaded with sugar.
It's loaded with sugar.
What is
Maple.
it? Maple spice.
Ooh, I bet that
Maple
is
syrup.
coming.
That's right. Now they've got a maple pecan latte just in time for autumn. That's right.
Maple.
We ever
Yeah,
get
y'all
any
didn't know
on
that?
That tastes
I've
like
never
type
done
two.
it.
See, I didn't have any easy questions today. Roy Moore's son was arrested for the what time this week?
7.
Fifth.
15th.
Third.
9th.
Oh,
That's not good.
It's closest.
What'd you say?
7.
I don't count. They got him for criminal trespassing on an Alabama hunting trip. He's 27 years old. Here's an easy one. What is the name of Roy Moore's horse?
sassy.
Sassy.
Very good. I just throw it in to make sure y'all paying attention. All right, here we go. All right, they did a thing
That's sad, we
on
know
dating on AL.com. What are the most popular? You know what YouTube is, don't you, Cody?
I do.
I mean, I know you're busy a lot, but you might not have a chance to look at it. Your
I do.
kids probably do.
That's right.
They did a thing, most popular YouTube channels in every state in the United States. I'm only going to do a few of them. We won't go through all 50 of them.
That's good.
Thank you. Thank you.
What is the most popular YouTube channel in Alabama?
Cooper and Company.
Well, you think
Good
that?
answer, Zach.
We just talked about it, Zach. If Conrad Thompson here would know the answer.
Oh, wrestling podcast.
WWE
Yeah, WWE.
is the number
Really?
one in 2 or 3 states.
It's terrible.
What is it in Arkansas?
WWE.
Pig farming.
Rihanna Vivo channel. In Georgia, Toy Freaks.
Toy Freaks.
I'll get to that in a minute. What is it in Connecticut, Oklahoma, and Maine all share the same YouTube channel popularity? What is it?
Oklahoma and
Freddy may be the only one that watches it.
I don't. Religious
Cowboy,
channel.
Cowboy channel.
Ellen.
Ellen.
You like it?
But here's the real question I've got to that. Let's go back to this Toy Freaks thing. What is the most popular YouTube channel available right now, basically? Y'all heard of this Toy Freaks?
No.
No.
It's a 6-year-old kid that tries out toys with his dad. Do you know how many views that thing has as of today?
How many?
Probably,
5 million.
Probably almost
10
a billion.
million.
I'd say in almost a billion.
Are you familiar with it?
Yeah.
A billion? Is that your
I
answer?
would say it's getting close to it.
That's still wrong.
More than
Really?
a billion then.
500 million.
15 and a half
Billion.
billion
Wow.
views.
Billion. It's
Really? Oh my gosh.
Really?
And here's what
It's
he
just a kid
made.
that plays with toys and people watch it.
I'm going to have to go watch.
Last year,
crazy.
they
That is
made
crazy.
$32 million.
My
Yeah.
goodness.
Just for playing with toys.
I guess I
Good
ain't
morning,
how
Phil.
are they making money off of just the YouTube?
They got
charging
15 million
ads.
views. There's one way.
So they're charging advertising.
All
There's
they
a
need is
YouTube
playing.
channel of a woman,
They're
all she
shooting
does is
Nerf. I saw
open
the one
toys
they're
with her
shooting
out
Nerf
the
guns. He and his
wrapper,
dad
puts it
back and
down,
forth.
opens another one, gets
And you got into coaching.
Yeah. I know what I was thinking. Yeah, really.
With 3 boys, you got into coaching.
Brad, me, you, and John David come up with
What famous Alabama quarterback was on Fox News?
Joe Willie.
Who interviewed him? And saw him
Jamie
naked.
Cooper.
Shepard
Jamie
Smith.
Cooper.
I did.
We have video of that?
Yeah, I got video of that.
I hope it wasn't one of them
No,
Fox
him
female
making
ladies that interviewed him.
On the greatest 100 greatest players from the state of Alabama, including Alabama, Auburn, everybody, and UNA. Where's Joe Namath rank?
7.
10.
You got to be top 5. Yeah, I'd say.
No.
9th.
9.
Close
I'd
again.
say
Staber 10th. Him 9th. Cam Newton 5.
There you go.
Cody Groves 2.
Wow.
But who was number 1?
Roll Tide.
Bo Jackson.
Good morning, Don.
Yes. It's gotta
Don
be
Hudson.
Who?
Don Hudson, who still holds
One of the greatest
9
Alabama receivers
NFL
ever.
records. 9 NFL records.
Who is he?
He's before my time, Brad.
Did he die last year?
Think so.
I don't know who he
I've
is.
never even
Too long
heard
I
of
think
that.
so.
He
Yeah.
ain't last year, wasn't it?
Go.
I don't know.
I think so.
It's hard to keep up those years.
Bo Jackson.
What is you might know this one, Jan. You've been around a long time.
Oh, come on. Don't talk.
Gosh.
Hey, you're being mean today.
What is a card tray?
A card tray.
Card, C-A-R-D, tray, T-R-A-Y. And you folks playing it on.
Trey, you set your card,
I have
play your
no
cards.
clue.
Yeah.
A card tray. You give up.
Is it like a card shuffler?
Wrong answer.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna give y'all a little history lesson here. A card tray used to be an elaborate piece of, like an ashtray. When you walked into someone's house in the 17th century, you put a business card in it, and it was taken to the lady of the house to know who you were when you entered their home. The reason I get on this, because I've got a thing here that says our business card's a thing of the past. We're going to do a little thing on
I
that.
got some business cards.
So I came across a few business cards from folks at the time. I need to know, are they still useful? It's all about who you know and a lot of networking these days. Are business cards a thing of the past? They were invented in the 17th century. You have any on you? Mm-hmm. Does the football coach of Athens have a business card?
I do not.
You what? You do not have
Probably
one.
should.
They were invented 300 years ago. Here's a stack of mine at home. I took a picture of them this morning. That's a box.
Wow.
You know who had triple that many business cards?
Oh, he had more than
Keith
triple.
Davis.
Keith Davis.
Yes.
I told Brad this morning, man, when he died, I should have went through his car. I bet I could have found
yeah.
1,000 of them. But here's just a few that were laying loose this morning that I have.
And all on his kitchen table.
Marmac. Oh, there's one right there. That's the best looking Christmas card.
Yeah, that's the best
That's
one,
the best
yeah.
looking Christmas card.
Christmas card.
I use it for a Christmas card too. Save me money. Bo Doss, Marmac.
Wow, there's
Bo.
another one.
Isogenics, Gloria Cooper. There you go right there.
Yeah.
Me, Cozy TV. One right there.
If that's your stack, you sure aren't calling many people.
Metro, Charlie Wright. These were loose laying around this morning. Charlie Wright, my buddy Charlie. Ken Garner, who sponsors the sports segment with you and Coach Pugh and Clint Lay. Ken Garner. Donnie McElvoy, Unfinished Cook.
There's an old one.
Obsolete, but here it is.
Is he still around?
He's still around.
Okay, here's one for you. Jeff Cook,
Retired.
Alabama. Y'all want his cell phone? Here it is right here.
Don't give that out.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah,
Cliff
sounds
Hill.
like it.
And here's one nobody knows. Matthew Kyle, Chick-fil-A.
Oh, no,
He'll
it was
never make it.
Chick-fil-A.
I saw him last Thursday.
And here's one,
He's
Waylon
awesome.
and Willie tribute. You remember when these two guys came up on the
Yes,
show?
I had my picture.
They were
with him.
good, weren't they?
Yeah, they were good.
All right.
As good as hell.
Now, y'all learned something today? But here's the last question. That got nothing to do with business.
Thank
cards.
goodness.
Who is the latest celebrity to take a knee?
Oh, really? In a good way?
No.
Oh.
Who's the latest celebrity to take a knee?
Ellen.
Jimmy Kimmel.
You close. Came out in front of three. She doesn't perform in the United States anymore because Trump ruined her.
Oh,
Kathy Griffin.
Kathy Griffin is the right answer. There she is right there. She came out, took a knee, wearing a Trump mask,
She needs to take two knees.
and
start
says,
praying.
I have to go. I can't work in my own country even now because the Trump family has ruined my
Well, that was
as we
horrible.
say in
She
the
did it
country,
herself.
has ruined
She
my
did
life.
it herself.
No
I
way.
think she did it herself. I'll have to agree with that.
But she's blaming
That
it.
makes me mad,
If y'all
bro.
like a business card buy, just let me know. I got a gazillion. I ain't no telling how much money we've spent on business cards with people that don't work out. No offense, Freddy. But I mean,
Oh, I got some in my car y'all made for me.
give them back. Oh, hey,
What, you going to
Pass
recycle them?
them out.
speaking of that, at Keith's funeral, we put a box of his business cards out at the funeral that day.
Everyone took one too.
Oh, man. Anyway,
He's missed.
I still love them. You use business cards?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Jan Vanita White, Deer,
Yeah, I
what's the name of
do.
the old Deer Head something?
No.
White Deer.
Yeah, I
White Deer
do.
Consulting.
Yeah, I do. I use them.
Cody, you ever had a business card?
I have. When coaching in college, I had them.
Well, why not now?
Because everyone
wanna
knows
buy- I
who
don't wanna
Cody
pay
is.
Good answer.
I just introduced myself.
But these are just laying around this one. We'll take a break, be right back. Y'all hang on.
Local 11.
72 degrees out there. It's going to cool off as far as the humidity level is considered, I guess, but not yet. Not until this afternoon. We should be able to start to tell a change in the weather. But don't get too used to it because we still have 80 degrees sticking around. But today, look at your high, 79. Cloudy skies, though. Tomorrow, definitely cooler temperatures, around 76 maybe for the high. And then the weekend looking like it's going to warm up again. Temperatures still sticking in the 80s. But then check out Monday with that rain, 68 for that high, 47 for that low. And then possibly, just possibly, that next week will stay in the 70s.
I am the amazing Swami from worlds unknown.
Brought to you by Garner Auctions, Ken Garner.
He's on a roll this morning. 3 victories in a row, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, you earned it, man. The whole team did.
Whole team.
Well, they have.
So what's it feel like?
A lot better than 0-3.
How was it the other night in Decatur?
It was tough. It was their homecoming. Of course, Decatur is the longest standing rival we got. I think it's 86 times we played Decatur. And
Bless you.
they led 7-0 about halfway through the second quarter. And then we scored 3 touchdowns before the half, the last 6 minutes of the half. So
it was good. It felt good at halftime.
At halftime it was, and we came out and played well in the second half as well, and hung on for a big win. It was huge.
It's hard to believe the season's already half over.
Yeah.
Beyond that.
Beyond that, yeah.
So
well, it goes fast.
So what
goes
does
really
it look
fast.
like? Then you get 9 months off.
Yeah, we don't do anything the rest of the year.
So what's it look like for the rest of the season from this week on?
Well, we've got Columbia this week, and they're a scary team to me. They're very, very athletic, and if they put it together, they're hard to handle. Following week, we'll have Hazel Green for homecoming.
Yeah, I'll be there.
And obviously that's a big one. Then we've got Austin, who's steamrolling everybody. We'll go over there week 9, and then week 10 we've got Huntsville, who's much improved from last year.
All right, to get in the playoffs, what has to be done by the Athens Golden Eagles?
We got to win 2 of our next 3. So Columbia, Hazel Green, Austin coming up. So each game's a big one. We've really been in the playoffs since we lost to Muscle Shoals week 3. You kind of got to win the rest of them. So that's kind of where we're at.
When was the last time Athens made the playoffs?
2013. Went to the quarterfinals in 13.
2013. This is your second year here, right?
It is.
Yeah, well, you're doing great over there. So
Yeah.
everybody you pleased with the progress so far?
Definitely. We've gotten better and had a good week of practice so far. We're on fall break.
That's another question.
Did anyone leave?
Yeah, how does that affect your practicing?
Doesn't. Other than we go in the mornings. Now usually we have morning and afternoon stuff. So now we're just, instead of bringing them in twice a day, we just got them once. But we're going in the mornings.
Now, what about those kids that went off on a vacation for fall break?
What are they thinking? I tell you, we did have a few freshmen that missed yesterday. They'll miss some other things too. We don't get fall break.
How's your JV team doing this year?
Well, the JV team's undefeated, 4-0. Had a big win against Decatur Monday night. We moved the games to the middle school because of all the rain, and our field is holding water. So we went to the middle school, and our JV team wore jerseys from the early 90s.
All right.
Literally, everybody's got this throwback thing. Mm-hmm. Well, they're new jerseys that look like old ones. These are old ones. These were the 1990, early 90s with the cutoff and the long sleeves. And so we went old school.
Running back to your era.
That's right. They were. I saw those. I was like, yeah, that's what I wore in high school. So that was pretty cool. But no, they're 4-0. Freshmen are 1-3. They got their first win against Coleman the other night. But the JV's 4-0.
That's awesome. Anything else we need to know about this year's Golden Eagles as you head into the game here at Athens Friday night?
You need to show up and see us. I'm not going to say anything. People need to come out and watch.
Well, it's kind of like a church
Get
on
out
Sunday.
there.
Ain't a whole lot of people.
Show up.
It's not as full as it usually is because it's fall break.
That's right. And we've got a lot out of town. I know. I think your sister actually gave the cheerleader a few days off, which is surprising. But she's a tough one. But she said she needed a little break as well. But they'll be here. But our
What's wrong with
cheerleaders
it?
were here Monday night for the JV.
No break for you?
Oh no, we don't get breaks.
Not gonna
Players were
happen.
there Saturday morning at 9. Coaches were there again Sunday afternoon game planning. No, we don't take breaks.
So no complaints so far.
It depends on who that's from.
Yeah, who you're
I'm
asking.
not complaining.
I know that's what I'm asking.
No, I'm not
I ain't
complaining.
talking about fans.
I'm sure
I
there's
imagine living at home with him has been nice the last couple of weeks.
Anyway,
probably
talking about players, man.
nicer.
Nicer.
Thanks for participating, and I know the
Thank
city
you.
of Athens is supporting you 100%.
That's right.
Well, we
They
got
need
a
to be.
great town.
Just win the rest of them.
We do.
As long as we're winning, I know that.
All right, Coach
Too well,
Cody Gross
too
of
well.
Athens Golden Eagles at home Friday night. We'll see y'all there, hopefully.
Yep.
That's right.
I can stay up that late.
You can.
The first part anyway. We'll take a break, come back with Dr. White. She's going to talk about nomadic
That's right.
retirees. Y'all hang on.
And don't forget, schedule those eye appointments. Give Doc a call. And you know what? He's right there in Decatur, about a 15-minute drive from here right now. There's that number, 353-1871. And go by there and pick out those bracelets or keychains too. Great cause. And remember, get those eye exams for your little ones. Age 5, they need to really have an eye exam before age 6. I didn't realize that. So he'll be with us next week. All right, Dr. Jan White with me this morning. What's your topic? You can say your regular topic.
Well, it's about nomadic older adults
Okay.
who are working. And there is actually a term for this. It's called work campers.
Work campers.
Work campers, it's one word.
Okay.
And thanks to Jamie, I was able to research this topic. He found an article in the October 4th Huntsville Times. And I thought this was a recent phenomenon, but it's actually been around for about 30 years.
Really? See,
Yes.
not everyone can retire when they think
I know
they
it.
want to.
Yeah, so what I found out is the work campers are primarily, now they're not all older adults.
Okay.
But the larger number of them are older adults. And they are going in an RV or a van or pulling a trailer, and they are going from workplace to workplace. And most of these jobs are custodial.
Okay.
So this is not a lark. This is hard work. It's minimum wage.
Okay.
And so
They're going where the jobs are.
They're going where the jobs are.
Okay.
So they're nomadic. They're in this temporary situation.
Right.
But why would anyone do that?
To
Because
survive?
it's not really a camping trip. And I found out, you're right, Gloria, it is survival. These are older adults who have no safety net.
You know, I always wondered why even younger people don't do that.
They
or
do.
just people that are living in a town where there's absolutely no jobs.
Yeah.
Move.
Yeah,
know?
there are families and younger people doing this. Of course,
Okay.
it's harder if you have children. You
Right, of
probably would need to
course.
homeschool. But now there are older adults in the tens of thousands
You know, there's
doing
going to be
this.
so many baby boomers that are not going to be able to
Right.
retire.
That's
Guess
right.
what? Madison
That's right.
RV.
So, why? Why are they doing this? I found out that the majority of the older adults had a major setback in 2008. Remember when the
stocks.
economy,
Yes.
yeah, the economy,
Some people lost every bit of their retirement.
they lost more than that. I found out that they lost their
Awful.
homes. Many of them were underwater. They lost their jobs. They lost their homes. They ran out of unemployment. They ran out of savings. They ran out of their 401k. And so, what do? You have to survive. And many of these people were not even eligible yet for Social Security.
Oh, wow. That
So
would be a
they
tough situation.
got on the road. They either bought an RV or they had an existing RV and they took to the road.
Well,
So it's kind of a,
it's like making the best out of a bad situation.
yeah, that's right.
I mean, you have to.
Right. And so most of these work campers plan to work for the rest of their lives because
They have no other
they're working
choice.
from paycheck to paycheck.
Okay. Living week to week.
I also found out in my research that Amazon.com has a website where people can go and register, and they encourage them to come to the Amazon Fulfillment Center. They have campgrounds where they get a discount.
Really?
And yes, and so they're able to work inside a building from now. In fact, they're now recruiting for Tennessee and Kentucky. You come
Unbelievable.
and yes, yeah.
That Amazon.
I know, it's amazing. So you come and you work in the warehouse.
Does
Now,
everything.
this is a very fast-paced environment.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of repetitive work, boxing things and scanning.
But
and-
work, and I imagine Amazon
but it's
probably
work.
pays a little bit more
They
than
do
minimum
pay
wage.
More. They do pay more. And if you come back, if you're a returning worker with Amazon, they do pay you more.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so it's not all bad. I also found out that there's a big sense of community. Although they're nomadic workers, they're all in the same boat.
Right.
And I read of one incident where a woman could not go to her next gig because her truck broke down and she had a trailer. So they passed the hat.
Really, everybody pitched in to
and
help
yes,
her.
and this is common in these situations because they feel like, okay, we're all in this together. We're doing this to survive, and we're going to get through this as a community. So that was very heartwarming.
You always hear so much negativity most times when you're listening to
Yeah.
the news. So it's nice to hear that
Yeah.
people still do help other people.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So if you have no other choice, you have no other job, and you need to do something, there's an option. Get on the road.
If you're able-bodied,
Yeah.
this may be what you need to do.
It's an option.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. That was interesting.
You're welcome.
And speaking of why you need to have that insurance, David Turner,
yeah.
there's a good segue. David Turner is going to be up with us next, so stick around. We'll talk about that. I do have some questions too. And also, whether you're in flood zones or hurricane seasons, things like that, we'll ask him those questions in just a moment. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Did you ever have anybody do that to you in school, Freddy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, you better not do it to me now.
A lot more than that done to me in school.
Yeah, what did you say?
How many times were you paddled?
that done to me in
The
school.
worst thing they ever did to me in school, Jan, you may remember this year, my age level there, maybe you're about 20 years older than me, but anyway.
It's not. Dream on.
Miss Manny Roberts, it was 5th grade boys and 6th grade girls. Boy, do we learn a lot. And if you talked out of line, and put your hands out like this with books in each hand. And if you
Man,
did that, she'd come by with a paddle, pop that elbow,
that's awful.
brutality.
Hey, we got paddlings.
Well, I did that
Yeah, because
too.
every time if you were tardy so many times,
It'd
you'd
be
have
good
to
if
go
we can hear you.
have to go get a.
Let me retell that
paddling.
story. Anyway, it was brutal. And New Hope was brutal. I got expelled a couple of times for fighting.
I'm sure that was well
I
deserved.
always got the first lick in. That might
There
be the
you
only
go.
one I got. Probably the only one I got in, but it was a good
There
one.
you go.
Huh?
Don't
All right,
encourage
let's
that.
talk about horse Freddy. Hang on there on upward a second here. Country Financial, the #1 agent in.
Of course.
If you
I
ain't
hear
gonna
you.
let me talk about you,
Okay,
then.
yeah, okay, whatever.
If you don't, if they don't come
Whatever
see
you say, Jamie.
you come see them.
Exactly.
Either whatever it takes, you'll be there.
Yes, sir.
They will.
Went and saw a lady in Huntsville yesterday, saving her $1,400 a year.
$1,400 a year.
Just by doing a review. So, I mean, if you haven't reviewed your
Why haven't
coverages,
you called him?
call us. We'll do
Yes.
a review. Make sure you're getting all your discounts.
That's one happy lady.
Yeah, she was very happy. Because, I mean, all we did was add her car, raise her deductible. She had a security system. She didn't know she got a discount for it. So by the time we got everything done, she's saving about $115 a year. So, I mean, you just got to...
$150 a month.
I mean, a month. I'm sorry, yeah. That wouldn't be very good savings. But yeah, $115
That's why I'm
a
here,
month.
David.
Yeah.
Hey, if you can save $100,
How
a year,
do
it's
other
worth
insurance
it.
agents compete with someone of your immense power? And
They may as well
popularity.
just shut the door.
I don't know about that. Now, there's a lot of good agents out there. There's a lot of good companies.
Where?
Besides,
Country Financial, there's
yeah.
some other agents.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of agents that are all over the state that work for
Yes.
Country Financial. And there's a lot of other agents that work for other companies. I'm not going to say they're not
Yes.
good.
I will.
I'm just saying that
No,
I
don't
might
say they're
outwork.
good.
You
most
do
people.
outwork them all.
I
You
do.
outwork a
That's
lot.
because you'll go see them and people can't come see you.
Yeah, I do that.
You
You
do
do
the
more
extra.
than insurance, though. You also
Extra.
do
We do
Life
financials,
insurance.
you know,
Now,
investments.
y'all bring somebody in to, if somebody wants to drop a big lump.
Yeah, I mean, like if somebody's got, you know, $1 million portfolio and they need a little bit more help, then we've got somebody that can actually come in and sit down and go
That
over
works
that
in
with
that
them. And
expertise.
yeah, a little bit more expertise in that field that they can show them a lot more things than I can. Yeah, but we've got that capability. If we've got a company that wants to look at rolling all their 401ks over, we've got somebody from the home office that's going to actually come in, sit down, we'll do you know, work everything up, and then we'll come back and he presents it to them, and you know, we can do that also. So I mean,
Now, the slogan, if you can't come see me, I'll come see you. Is that something you came up with?
I think you did.
Well, you said it.
Yeah, I said it.
He
but
said
I
it
mean,
one day.
We just kind of implemented
rolled
it.
with
How's that
Yeah.
working for you?
That's looking. It works really good. I mean, I have a
David's not
lot of
one to
people
just sit
call
in
in
an
and say
office.
they saw the Jamie Cooper show, or they were recommended by someone who saw it. You know, so they think it was pretty funny. So you
And
did
I
a
think
good
that's
job.
nice going to them. I mean, that's an added.
Well, I just try to make it as
benefit.
convenient for the
you have
person
to.
as possible, because I
Mm-hmm.
mean, in today's world, I mean, you're so busy. Everybody's busy. They can't just come to the office. So, I mean,
Right.
especially if they live in Tennessee. I mean, I got a Tennessee license, or if they live over in Huntsville or the other side of the world.
And you don't
know,
mind getting out of the office.
No, I like getting out of the office. I do not
I
like
knew
being in the
that.
office, just to be honest with you. So,
Well, you could get out of the office and go play upward basketball. Freddie, you are the
Upward
over
king.
the entire upward basketball, or the Lindsay Lane version of upward basketball?
That's right. I'm the director of upward basketball and cheerleading. We're in our 18th season this year. We partner with Islam's Chapel United Methodist Church, and this year we're also partnering with First Baptist of Decatur. So we're a basketball and cheerleading league. It's for boys K through 12th grade, girls K through 8th, and we just want to create a league that's family friendly. It's also a Christian-based league.
So they get to hear a lot of goodness.
Absolutely. We focus on the virtues of Jesus Christ, and it's non-denominational now. It's not like we're going to get them.
So we'll let the Methodists in?
Absolutely. We've got over 45 different churches that actually bring their kids to participate in our leagues of all denominations. So
About how many kids in the past have been involved in this?
we minister to anywhere from 400 to 750 kids a year.
Does everybody get to play?
Everybody plays, everybody learns, every child's a winner.
So basically, and we've been to a couple of those games over there before, and it's always packed, but when you go to those games, the parents are the best ever. I mean, because they're all Christians. They don't, never a foul, never anything
No
wrong.
complaints. They love the referees.
Well, we have a halftime devotion at each game, and the very first one, I addressed the crowd and asked them not to make negative comments to the referees.
Because you're a referee too.
Well, that's true, and so what happens though is when the parents start making negative comments, then the coaches start making negative comments, and that teaches the little
children
kids
that
to
it's
make
okay.
negative comments. So it's actually
A learning
countercultural, to some of the other basketball.
When does the
leagues.
season start?
The season starts. Our practices begin the week after after Thanksgiving in November. Our games actually start the first of the year, so it's going to be cold in January. So remember, go ahead and sign your kids up. You'll be glad you did.
So
in
where
the
do they
cold
sign
month.
up online?
You can sign up online. You can go to upward.org and find the church nearest your location, and you can actually fill it out online. But you have to come to at least one evaluation. Our first evaluation is this Saturday at Lindsay Lane and Islam's Chapel from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then next Thursday, the 19th, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So you just come and get evaluated at the church you want to
Hey,
participate.
speaking of parents getting out of hand, I told Gloria the story the other day. I had it somewhere. I don't know where it is now, but this, I think it was up in New Jersey. This elite school was playing flag football. It was 8, 9, 10-year-olds. Well, the coach of that team had to be out that day, so he let his assistant coach, which was a 15-year-old boy, take over. They're playing flag football. Well, the coach pulls one kid out that's quarterback and puts a substitute in. That boy's daddy, who made almost $200,000 a year in a school system, gets the 15-year-old coach in a headlock.
Gosh.
In a headlock. Because he took his son out. They banned him from
Good.
ever participating in that sport again. The daddy.
Good.
We don't have that happen,
Lead
or
by
we haven't had
example.
that to happen.
I'm just telling you, it can happen to anybody.
Absolutely, and we get so
It
intense
shouldn't.
about winning, and that's another great thing about the program is we stress every
You can
kid
have
to get
fun.
better and
So
have
about how
fun.
many games do y'all play a year?
We play 8 games a year, and every Saturday.
Each team plays 8 games
Each
a year.
team
And there's
plays
how many
8
teams?
games. We'll end up having 60 to 75 teams,
Whoa.
Wow.
depending on in our little mini league.
I love that
23
commercial. The guy ordering his food at the restaurant, he's got a umpire outfit on.
Oh, yeah. That's
Blows the
fun.
whistle.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget, Faulkner's on the show tomorrow. A ton of them.
That's right.
Tune in. Joe's Pizza will be up here too.
Food truck.
And we got entertainment.
Yes, we do. We have a guitar player. Hayden will be joining
Yeah.
us.
All right. I got to go. We'll
be
see y'all
full.
tomorrow bright and early. Enjoy the day.
Bye.